Hello everyone, welcome to Richard Chinese language. Today we're going to talk about basic Chinese, new HSK level 1, and you can join my live broadcast every Saturday afternoon, 4 p.m. And I'll talk about terms and phrases for HSK level 1. Hello, bye. Hello. Okay, so today we're going to talk about 3 basic terms which are very important in Chinese. And let's get started right now. And if you like my lessons, if you like my basic Chinese live broadcast, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and share my videos and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much, and join my YouTube live broadcast every Saturday afternoon. Okay, so today's lesson is not that difficult, and I'll read those terms for you. 考 Remember, 考 is a verb, which means to test, to have a test. 考 The second term, 考试 Okay, the difference between 考 and the 考试 is 考试 is a noun, which means an exam or a test. Okay, 考 means to test. And the third term is 课 Okay, 课 actually means class or lesson. Okay, so let's talk about the first term today, 考. As what I have said, 考 is a verb, which means to sit a test, to have a test. Let's see the example sentence. 我们明天要考数学。我们明天要考数学。Okay, 我 means I. 们 is the plural form for people. So if you say I plus 们, which means we, 我们明天 means tomorrow. 明天要 The basic meaning of 要 is want to, but you can also use 要 as a future tense marker. So you can see 要 here as be going to. Okay, so it's like be going to do something tomorrow. Okay, 考 to have a test. 数学 Okay, 数学 means mathematics. Okay, so which means we will have a math test tomorrow. Okay, 明天我们要考数学 Okay. And let's see how to use 考 and the 考试, because the only difference between the two is 考 is a verb. 考试 is a noun. So how do we use the two terms in authentic ways? Okay, that's not that difficult. If we say 考 plus a subject, for example, I will have an English test. You can only say 考 plus a subject. 考英文, 考中文, like have a Chinese test. 考数学, like have a math test. 考 plus a subject. And that means 有英语考试, which means you have, 有 means to have, 英语 English 考试 exam. So you can also say 有英语考试 have an English test. So basically, you can use either one and we understand you fully. So don't worry, you can say 考英语 or 有英语考试，考中文 like have a Chinese test. 考中文有中文考试，考数学 like have a math test. 考数学有数学考试。Okay, so that's the way we use 考. If you have some kind of subject to test, you can use this phrase. Okay. So here, I have a question for you. 汤姆下午有英语叭叭叭 So I want to ask you, should I use 考 here or 考试 here? Can you tell me the answer? 汤姆 Tom 下午 in the afternoon we say 下午有 like to have 英语 English. Okay, should I use 考 or 考试? Which one is correct? Oh, very good. 汤姆下午有英语考试. Okay, so the only thing you need to do is to remember the way we use 考 plus the subject, or 有 plus the subject, then you say 考试 because here 考试 is a noun. Okay, very good. 汤姆下午有英语考试. Very good. Okay, so today let's learn more basic terms about 考. The first one is 考虑. 考虑. Okay, 考虑 actually means to consider something. Like I need to consider something, I should do it or I shouldn't do it. I should study abroad or I should study in my own country. I should get married or I shouldn't get married. You're considering. Okay, so in Chinese, we say 考虑. 考虑. Okay. The second term here, actually, you can see the word, the character here. You can see 考 and also the fire, the radical fire beside it, next to it, right? So actually, the pronunciation is totally the same. We also pronounce it like 烤, but the meaning is to toast. You toast food, you toast turkey, you toast any food, right? So 烤, the same pronunciation, different Chinese character, but it's quite similar to this one. So you can also learn how to use the word to roast. Okay, 烤. Okay, that's a way of cooking, right? Okay, the next term is 考古. 考古. Okay, yeah, 考古 actually is a way more advanced term in Chinese, but I think that's easier now for you to remember because this word 古, which means old or ancient time, is not that difficult to remember. So hopefully you can remember this way advanced term in new HSK level 1. Okay, then your Chinese level is more advanced, right? So archaeology, 考古 archaeology. Okay, that's kind of job. You discover something ancient, right? You will go to a pyramid and find out something interesting in the past time, right? So that is a kind of job. 考古 archaeology. 考古. And 小考. 小考. Okay, 考 actually means test, right? So 小考 is like small test. Actually, that means quiz. Very easy to understand. Okay, so now I'll give you the quiz. 我们在感恩节 on Thanksgiving. 我们在感恩节会吃火鸡 turkey. 火鸡 in Chinese we say fire chicken. Okay, 火鸡. 火 means fire. Fire chicken. 火鸡 turkey. Okay, so what's the answer? 我们 we 在感恩节 on Thanksgiving. 会 is like will or be going to. 会 is a future tense marker, right? 吃火鸡. Okay, here 烤 also can be an adjective, which means roasted, right? Okay, so what's the answer? It's not that difficult, right? Very good. 我们在感恩节会吃烤火鸡, which means roast turkey, right? Okay, very good. Very good. Thank you very much. Okay, and I'll give you another quiz here. 李丽正在结婚的事. Okay, 李丽 is this girl. She is thinking about like her marriage, right? 结婚 means to get married. 结婚的事 like something about marriage, something about her marriage. 李丽正在 Okay, we have talked about 正在 for several times. 正在 is a Chinese marker, which means you're doing something now. So it's like a progressive tense in Chinese. It's the marker. 正在 plus a verb. Then you're telling me you're doing something now. Okay. 李丽正在 okay 结婚的事 okay 结婚 get married. Okay, what's the answer? Can you tell me the answer? Okay. 李丽正在 And remember, we need a verb here. And 考虑 is a verb. 考 is a verb. It can be an adjective. 考古 is a noun. 小考 is also the noun. Okay. 李丽正在考虑 Very good. Considering. She is considering. Should I get married? Shouldn't I get married? So she's considering something. So you can say 李丽正在考虑结婚的事。的事 is like something about marriage. 我正在考虑学习中文的事。I'm considering learning Chinese. 我正在考虑出国的事。I'm considering going abroad. 我正在考虑旅游的事。I'm considering having a tour. Okay. 我正在考虑去美国的事。I'm considering going to the US. Okay. 我正在考虑的事。Okay. I'm considering something. Okay. Okay, one more question for you. 丁先生的工作室 Okay. 丁先生的工作室学家 Okay, this one is a little bit difficult. 丁先生的 Mr. Ding's Okay, job Okay, Mr. Ding's job is 是学家 Okay, 学家 is talking about a scholar for some fields. For example, you are psychologist. We can say 心理学家. So when you use 学家 as a job for the person, oftentimes this job is like a scholar. Maybe you are a professor. Okay, have a deeper knowledge, have a profound knowledge for something. Okay, so we will say 学家. For example, 心理学家, right? Psychologist. 心理学家. Okay, so this a little bit difficult, but I think it's okay for you to learn. 心理学家, psychologist. 心理学家. So what's the answer here? 丁先生的工作是丁先生的工作是学家。Okay, very good. 丁先生的工作是考古学家。Okay, archaeologist, right? Archaeologist. Okay, so his job is to maybe go to a pyramid and find out something in ancient times. 考古学家。Very good. Hello, 你好。丁先生的工作是考古学家。Very good. Okay, so now let's talk about 课。课 actually means class. Like this is a Chinese class. Okay, now teacher Richard is having a class also. 理查老师正在上课。So you can say 老师正在上课。老师正在上课。老师正在上课。Like teacher Richard is having a class. So the first meaning of 课 is class. Okay, I'm having a class now. 老师正在上课。老师正在上课。I'm having a class now. Okay. Also, 课 can mean lesson, right? So it's like lesson 1. Okay, oftentimes we say lesson 1. How to say that in Chinese? We say 第一课, right? We say 第一课 in Chinese. So that's the reason why 课 also means lesson. So lesson 1, 第一课 lesson 2, 第二课第一课第二课 Okay, so that's the way we use it. Okay, so remember the two meanings of the word. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, so let's see the example sentence. 今天没有中文课。今天没有中文课。Today, no, 没有 means not or no. 中文 Chinese class. 中文课 We don't have Chinese class today. 今天没有中文课。Okay. 考古学家认识象形文字。Very good. Okay. Okay. 今天没有中文课。Very good. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's learn more about class. You know, we are studying and we go to school, and at school we have a lot of different classes, right? So now let's talk about it. The first one, and we use subject plus 课. Which kind of class you're attending, right? So first one, history class. In Chinese, we say 历史课. 历史 history. 历史课 history class. 历史课. Okay, the second one, art class. 美术. Okay, 美 actually means beauty. 术 means like skill. So in Chinese, art class is like beauty skill class. 美术 means art. Okay, 美术课 Okay, art class. 体育课 Okay, PE class. 体育课体育 actually means you physical education. Okay, so that's the literal translation from English. 体 means your body. Physical 育 is like 教育 education. So it's like 体育课 physical education class. 体育课 Okay. Okay, I'll give you one question. 孩子在课画了一棵树。孩子 the kid. 在 which means in certain class, right? 在课画 means to draw. 画一棵 is a major word for a tree. 棵 is a major word for a tree. 一棵树 one tree. Okay, so it means the kid drew one tree at what class? Okay, 孩子在课画了一棵树。Okay, what's the answer? Very good, Tony. 孩子在美术课画了一棵树。江香，孩子在美术课画了一棵树。Very good. Nalita, 孩子在美术课画了一棵树。Very good, very good. Okay. 美术课 Yeah, 美术课 is the answer. Thank you, Melly. Okay, question number... Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Now let's talk about more about 课. Okay. So you get so confused because we have a lot of terms for go to school, start a class, after school, So now I'll tell you the difference. And remember, don't get confused again. The first one, 上课. Sorry, 上学. Okay, 上学 means go to school. 上学 go to school, remember. And what is go to school? Every day you get up and then you have to go to school. Okay, 上学. And oftentimes we'll say 去上学. You can add 去, which means go to. So you can say 去上学. 我今天去上学. You can add a 去, like go to school. Okay, it's okay to go without it. Okay, 上学. And we we can also say 放 which means to put or to release 放学 which means after school 放学上学 go to school 放学 after school. And how about 上课 上课 means the teacher starts a class. For example, Teacher Richard starts a Chinese class. Teacher Richard is having a class. That means 上课 Okay, 上课 And what is 下课 For example, we have Chinese class. We have another Chinese class. And the time in between, Teacher Richard give you a 10-minute break between the classes. And this break, we say 下课 Okay, 10-minute break. Usually in Taiwan, we have 10-minute break between classes. So let's Chinese class 1. After this, I will have a 10-minute break. And after the break, we'll go to the next class, right? So that's 下课. The break is 下课. 下课. Yeah, break time. 下课. Okay, the break between classes. Okay. 我小时候喜欢参加课外活动 Very good 课外活动 Extracurricular activity 课外活动 Extracurricular activity Very good Okay So now I'll give you one question 玲玲早上坐校车 Okay 玲玲早上 means in the morning 坐 actually means to sit But here means to take 坐has another meaning, to take one vehicle, right? We have talked about it in our previous lessons. 坐 means to take. 校车 校 means 学校 school. 车 means 车子 or 公交车. 校车 means school bus. 玲玲早上坐校车 Okay, very good, Nolita. 玲玲早上坐校车上学 Very good. Like take a school bus to school. Very good, very good. Okay. 玲玲早上坐校车上学 Very good. 宋平玲玲早上坐校车上学江香玲玲早上坐校车上学 Very good. Okay, ASCII, yeah, 上学 Okay, one more quiz for you. 了快进教室 Okay, we have talked about the word 快 means hurry to do something. Okay, so 快 plus a verb, which means do something hurriedly, please. Okay, so 快进 like hurriedly enter 教室 classroom. Classroom 教室 like teaching room in Chinese. Actually, in English, that is classroom. 教室快进教室 like go into the classroom. Actually, when you use 快 plus a verb, that's the imperative tone in English, also in Chinese, of course. Okay, 快 plus a verb. Do something quickly, okay? It's like that. Okay, 了 So you can see the photo here, right? The students are entering the classroom. And what happened? What happens actually? Yeah, 上课了 The class begins. So go into the classroom now. Okay, 上课了快进教室 Very good. 上课了快进教室上课了快进教室 Very good. Okay, so here we also learn a grammar point here. 快 plus a verb, which is an imperative tone. You ask someone to do something quickly, okay? To do something fast, okay? Okay, now support Teacher Richard. Like, share, and subscribe. If you want to support Teacher Richard, you can buy me a cup of coffee and $2 US per month. Then I'll be very happy about that. And now it's quiz time. Okay, first quiz. 课考课考英语是什么时候 Okay, 什么时候 means when. 是 means the be verb, right? So it's like when is English 下午3点。In the afternoon, 3 o'clock. 3 点 is like o'clock. Okay. 下午 in the afternoon. 下午3点 3 p.m. Okay, this one is so easy, right? 英语考试是什么时候？ Oh, I don't have this option. I don't have 考试, I only have 考. Okay. So what's the answer? 英语课是什么时候？ Very good. 英语课是什么时候？ It's like when is English class? Very good. When is English class? 英语课是什么时候？英语课 ASCII 英语课 Very good. You cannot say 英语考 because I have already told you 考 is not a noun. 考 is a verb. So here I need a noun. English class 英语课 Okay, I'm not talking about English test. If you want to say English test, you have to say 英语考试. Then that would be also correct. Okay? Okay, the last question. 考试3天后我有数学3天 3 days 后 means after. So it's like after 3 days 3天后我有 I have mathematics what 3天后我有数学 what Okay, very good. 我有数学考试 Very good. 我有数学考试 Okay, once again, 考 is a verb to test. 考试 is a noun. A test, an exam. Have a test, have an exam. A test, an exam. 考试3天后我有数学考试I have a math test. 3天后我有数学考试 Very good. 3天后 no, not 考 is a verb. Sit a test. Okay, 考试 Here I have to say 数学考试 a math test, right? So I need a noun. A math exam, right? Okay. 我没考过汉语水平考试 Very good. HSK, right? So that's 汉语水平考试 We never say 汉语水平考 because 考 is a verb. Okay. 数学考试汉语水平考试 Very good. Okay. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for joining my live broadcast. See you on Monday. We'll have like more advanced class on Monday. 好，谢谢各位同学，我们下次见。See you next time. Thumbs up, please. 拜拜，再见。